Restaurant Unstoppable. What the most successful restaurateurs know that you don't. But so it felt right. We knew that. But what about the numbers? Were the numbers right compared to what you were looking at in Miami?
Yeah, you know, it makes sense. And I think that we had a team that was able to make things transparent.
Okay.
You know, where again it comes down to the numbers, the budget. You know, as a chef, you know, this is I've opened a couple of restaurants for other people, but this being my first restaurant by myself, my personal restaurant, I'm like, I want the best equipment. I want, you know, as a young chef, you want all these things, all the bells and whistles. And I remember the guy that was doing he was the main contractor, and they had I forget his name, GC or whatever it was. He had the whole budget and everything. So he's like, okay, well, give me your OS&E and your everything that you want. And I submit.
What's an OS&E?
It's operating. Larry? It's operating. Larry.
Where's Larry?
Larry. It's operating equipment and supplies.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Sorry.
So anyway, I just want to make sure I didn't screw up. But anyway, so I submitted that. And they're like, you're crazy. They're like, this is the number. And you can't spend $1 over it.
Do you know that number? Do you remember that number?
I can't remember. But it was,
ballpark?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it was like tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, you're opening a restaurant. You need
it's expensive.
You need 9 pans. You need a blender. You need all of this stuff.
Ovens, range.
Exactly. So all of these things. It's not just, you know, the tables and the chairs. It's everything else. Yeah. And they're like, this is the number, and I'm like, I can't get like.
So they're giving you the budget of what you were allowed to spend, and you were.
Because I just had given my dream budget. I'm like, well, I'm the chef owner here. I should get everything I want. And they're like, no. This is the number here. Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of people, when they open restaurants, they overspend.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And you're already in the red to open a restaurant, and sometimes, like, it comes back to the menus. Sometimes you have to start out small and make some money and say, okay, now I can afford the cryovac machine. Now I can get this. So, I mean, I've seen so many people open up these beautiful restaurants, and then
they have this vision and they want it on day one, and they don't realize that all these incredible chefs that have these things didn't start where they are now.
Right.
They started with doing what you're saying. They started where they could.
Right.
And they let cash flow determine their growth.
Right.